For this tutorial, I'm using Charisma yarn by Loops and Threads. This is available at Michael's. It is a bulky weight yarn. And I'm using a size L hook. This is my Clover Amour hook, size L, which is 8 millimeters. The links to both of these will be available in the description. Okay, so now we're going to work on single crochet. I have 6 chains here. We're going to do 5 single crochets, but we've chained 6 since a single crochet is 1 chain tall. We want to give it that space at the beginning. So we're going to skip the first chain. But before we do that, I want to show you, I'm going to bring this a little closer here, how you can tell your chain stitches. So you see we've got these bumps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this is just the initial slip knot. If you look at it this way, you'll see they almost look like V's, and if you look on the back, you'll see these bumps. Some people like to do their initial row of single crochet into these back bumps. Some people like to do them on the front. It's really a matter of personal preference and how you want your finished project to look. So when I'm doing my single crochets, I kind of just go into the middle of the stitch. So I'm going to skip this first stitch. I'm going to take my hook, I'm going to insert it into the second chain. Now when I do that, I ended up with 2 new loops on my hook. They're connected to each other though, so we're going to treat them as one. Then we're going to yarn over, and we're going to slowly, see I'm using my middle finger and my thumb here to pinch, slowly slide and turn and pull it off. That's the first step. Then we're going to yarn over again, and this time we're going to pull off both of these loops that are on the hook. So slowly turn and pull through 2. And that is 1 single crochet. Now we're going to go into our next stitch, this next bump right here, and you can see here all 3 parts of yarn, the bottom, the middle, and the top there. So I kind of go in between the bottom and the middle, yarn over, pull off 1, yarn over, pull off 2. Let's do that again. I'm going to go into this next stitch here. Yarn over, pull off 1, yarn over, pull off 2. Let's go all the way across the entire row here. I've only got 2 more stitches. So we're going to insert into the next chain, yarn over, pull off 1, yarn over, pull off 2, and last stitch. Sometimes with the last stitch it can be a little bit tricky because that knot is right there. We don't want to go into the middle of the slip knot. Yarn over, pull off 1, yarn over, pull off 2. Here we have 1 row of single crochets. So now we've done 1 whole row of single crochets. We're going to go back across that row. We're going to chain 1 because again that single crochet is 1 chain tall. Then we're going to turn our work over. We're going to go back across. Now this time if you look at it from the top, you'll see all of these V's. We're going to go underneath both parts of the V with our hook. So from the side, now we have both parts of that V, yarn over, pull off the V, yarn over, pull through 2. Let's look again. Here's the next V. From the side, you'll see this bar that goes straight across. We're going to go right underneath it, straight through to the back, yarn over, pull off 1, yarn over, pull off 2. Right into the middle of the next stitch, yarn over, pull off 1, yarn over, pull off 2. And a bee just came to hang out, so ignore my flinching. then next stitch, insert, yarn over, pull off 1, yarn over, pull off 2,